hopes of the world focus on Geneva, scene of the meeting at the summit. Heavy security precautions are put in force at the city's airport in preparation for the arrival of the figures who today control the world's destiny, the leaders of the big four nations. First to arrive is Britain's Prime Minister, Sir Anthony Eden, bearing with him the counsel of the man who did much to bring about the portentous meeting, his predecessor, Winston Churchill. French Premier Edgar Faur follows. France and Britain have both affirmed fundamental agreement with the United States on the goals to be sought at Geneva, where the main effort will be to turn the course of future events toward lasting peace. With the arrival of President Eisenhower, representation of the free world is completed. His reply to Swiss President Petitpierre's welcome eloquently expresses the spirit of the West at Geneva, as well as that of the American people.
Some 11 years ago, Mr. President, I came to Europe with an army, a navy, an air force, with a single purpose, to destroy Nazism. This time, I come armed with something far more powerful, the goodwill of America, the great hopes of America, the aspirations of America for peace.
The day of ceremonial welcome nears its end with the arrival of Russia's leaders. Premier Bulganin, strongman Nikita Khrushchev, Red Army head Zhukov, and Foreign Minister Molotov. High among the key issues which the Geneva meeting may pave the way towards resolving are German unification, limitation of armaments, peaceful development of the atom, and perhaps most important of all, a world atmosphere free from tension and fear of war. Here at Geneva, a turning point in history may be recorded. Tragedy at Chicago's Midway Airport. A sign of doom, this gasoline station neon marker across the street from the airport was clipped by a heavily loaded airliner making a low instrument landing approach, overturning the plane, which plunged into the ground with 43 aboard. The plane skidded half a mile to within a few hundred feet of the airport fire station. Flaming gasoline was extinguished within 3 minutes, but the terrible impact took a heavy toll. 22 of the 43 aboard were killed. None of the survivors escaped injury. Only a few yards from the runway and safety, death struck from the fog. Sudden disaster that shocked the nation. America plays host to a group of Russian agricultural leaders who arrive in Des Moines on a tour of the corn and hog belt. They are led by Vladimir Mashkevich, close friend of Nikita Khrushchev, Russia's #1 man, who is welcomed by Iowa farm officials with his 12-man group. The Russians, managers of big cooperative farms, will study all types of agricultural methods in their 6-week tour of our country, while an equal number of Americans are guests of the Russians on a swing around Ukrainian farms. Producers of food speak a language and fulfill a need common to all men. One of these beauties will be named Miss Universe when the judges have finally had their say. The cream of world pulchritude has been chosen from 50,000 preliminary contests in 40 countries. The world's most coveted beauty crown is their goal. Miss Universe of 1954, Miriam Stevenson, leads this year's opening parade. Each nation, after months of competition, elimination, and selection, has sent its fairest. From every continent, from every clime, their faces and figures are their fortunes. And the stakes are high for the one to judge the world's most beautiful. Fame, riches, and possible motion picture fame are the prizes. For many, the journey has been long, with national success contested every step. But the plaudits of the world await the one who is chosen.